Where do I take the CPC exam?
This is one of the things that I think a lot of people don't think about when they get ready to sign up for the AAPC and they're going to take their coding course and they're all excited. And then someone says, "Where are you going to take your exam?" And they think, "Oh, you mean I can't take it at the school?" No, probably not. So what you want to do is make sure that you go to the AAPC website. That's going to be your first step. Lorraine's going to bring that up for us. And you would click on certification, and when you click on certification, it's going to give you a choice there in the blue tabs at the bottom, locate exam site. When you click on that, it's going to give you a choice to put in, well, they actually do it out of the United States, but United States, and I was going to have Lauren go ahead and put in Texas, since I'm in Texas. And then we do a search. The next thing that's going to pop up for you is a list of the deadline of when the next exams you have to sign up by this date. Look down there, see the one with my name, Alicia Scott, CPC, Texas, San Angelo. If somebody wants to take a test in San Angelo at our location, they have to have registered by 10/6. They usually stay standard 4 weeks before you take the exam. Now, some people think that when they go in here, they think, "Oh, that's the date of the exam. That's perfect." So don't let that confuse you. I've had people do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you would be taking the exam on 11/3. Okay? Now, not every chapter provides an exam every month. So that's something to be aware of. You can do it as many times as you want, but the case is that you have to have two proctors for the exam. It's 5 hours and 40 minutes, so it usually takes, you're talking about 6.5 hours minimum by the time you set up and clean up and you provide the exam. And it's a volunteer process. So,
Mm-hmm.
somebody has to volunteer to do that. They're not getting paid, and they usually do them on Saturdays. They're usually always offered on Saturdays because that's when people don't work. So keep those things in mind, and they don't always offer them every month. Our particular chapter does, but they do like 11 out of 12, but they're only required, I think, to do 4 or 6 a year. So when you get done, you may get done, say, "I'm going to get done in October, and I'm the October 1st, and I'm going to take my exam in October." And then you go and you sign up and you look and realize, "Oh, wait, they're not opening an exam in my area until January." So make a point to go in, and when you join the AAPC, find your local chapter and find out where the exams are being held close to you and kind of plan ahead. But
Mm-hmm.
that's how you do it. You go to the website, you order it 4 weeks in advance, and you'll get an email with all the information about the site and your proctors, and you can contact them and get details and stuff. It's pretty easy process if you plan ahead.
Get more CPC exam tips, coding certification training, and CEU credits. Go to www.codingcertification.org.